Happy new moon. I strike this wooden match and light our ritual candle for this session to alert all of our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, and we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. Yes, 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 yes. This is Tarot Today. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm so happy to have you. When I invite folks to my home, which back in the olden days of 2019, I did all the time. If I love you, I want you, and I want you with me. And this is the best that I can do right now, and I'm really happy because I love so much more. And so many more of you now. So when I do welcome folks into my home, I want you comfortable. So please tell me that you're comfy in your body, that you feel fabulous in any way, even if it's in your suffering, that it's with an elastic waistband and you have something lovely to drink. I said from the very beginning of my YouTube channel that we're going to be all over my house. It's as if I knew we were going to all be in our homes for a long, long time. We've broadcast from my kitchen once before, and many, many, many of those exploratory videos, which were several times a week in the beginning, and I don't know in the chat if all y'all remember the kitchen witchin' video from ages ago. Those are now tucked away in a folder because all of this is a love letter for my kids. When I invite you into my home, I don't want you just comfy in your body. I want you comfy in your mind. So we'll begin our session today with something that's really super special and beautiful for me. And I love good sound. So I'm going to do my best to not clunk this around too much. I'd like to share a poem with you that's very special to me and many of you in this worldwide coven. These are the words of Maggie Smith. I give you good bones. Life is short, though I keep this from my children. Life is short, and I've shortened mine in 1,000 delicious, ill-advised ways. 1,000 deliciously ill-advised ways I'll keep from my children. The world is at least 50% terrible, and that's a conservative estimate, though I keep this from my children. For every bird, there's a stone thrown at a bird. For every loved child, a broken child, bagged, sunk in a lake. Life is short, and the world is at least half terrible. And for every kind stranger, there is one who would break you. Though I keep this from my children, I'm trying to sell them the world. Any decent realtor walking you through a real shithole chirps on about good bones. This place could be beautiful, right? You could make this place beautiful. Thank you, Maggie Smith. Good bones. Oh, sweetie pie, special things happening. And how to do that in a form that I promised myself would be shortened every day till we got Tarot Today to a 13 to 25 minute broadcast. I do it by adding more. So this can become a sweet treat. So tonight we'll be gathering in my wild tongue spell for our new moon in Aquarius. It's a non-monetized, spontaneous spell that is a gift from my bones to yours. We'll be gathering at 7 p.m. Pacific in this space. There's a thumbnail. You can tap the bell to remind you when I'm live. And as Sunstar says, we're time witches, we're time witches. So we have a really great broadcast today. I'm super excited that we're together in my kitchen. Look at my kitchen, we're cute. I'll show you around a teeny bit and we'll get into some of the spell elements for tonight's spell. And then boom, we're right into something that I have been looking forward to for many moons with so much love, so much respect, and so much compassion, so much connection, so much relatable love. We're going to unbox the Gentle Fucking Tarot. I'm so excited. The creator is here on Instagram, and they're known, as I say it, Madi in the Sky. I have a really precious friend who's named Maribel, and we all call them Madi. So I always say Madi in the Sky. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I don't know if you're here with us, Madi. I'm so excited and honored to unbox this live on Tarot Today, to welcome you to our worldwide coven. If you're in the chat, phenomenal. Everybody, a beautiful celestial sky to Madi in the Sky, and welcome them with everything you got in your bones to this space. We'll begin this really consciously today with a very precious plant ally. For I have been the steward and the servant to this rosemary since I was a single girl, and that was a long time ago. This rosemary, of course, is by my garden gate, and it's literally whisks by my mailbox at my home. And you need to know that this rosemary and we're the stewards of this land, which is stolen and unceded of the very much still living Tongva people. We are so happy to share this space with you. And we also know that we got to always cleanse the space. So let's begin. Our candle service is for everybody that's here with us live and everybody that'll gather later. Everybody that encounters this space has the spiritual benefit of this space. Everybody that's listening, that is a 6-hour candle service. It is real and it's dedicated to the folks that believe in the works that I'm creating here. When you subscribe to this channel, the rest of the time after this broadcast that candle burns bright is a very intentional candle spell service for you. You are welcome to it. It is a gift. As much as you subscribing to the channel is a gift, tap the bell for notifications. All of it makes a footprint in the sand that somehow these digital spaces need. I'm creating ethical and sustainable magic here with you and for you. What I ask is for you to hit that bell. It costs you nothing. It means everything to me. Rosemary and I thank you. So, sweetie pies, we are going to just take a second and get our bearings. I kind of want to show you around a little bit. And I am doing everything that I can with a borrowed tripod, my phone, a light that is the best that I can do. I have the exact honor and perspective with how my home is put together. So I want to show you a couple of things, and I'm going to do it like this. I'm not going to turn around. I want to show you some things. This cabinet right here was made by a precious friend, And these unicorn plates that are like 80s vintage amazing came from my precious old neighbor eons ago that I don't even know if they're still living. When they retired, they moved to Pahrump, Nevada, where they could properly worship aliens. And they got rid of a lot of stuff. And unbelievably, those were a gift to me from them. This big sink at the last downturn of the economy, which was brutal and severe, and I can't believe I still live in this home from that bullshit. The thrift stores were filled to overflowing, and we were able to get this sink the day it was dropped off from someone that lost their sandwich shop. So I think of that every single day that I use that sink. We couldn't even afford it at $600. You can't find a kitchen sink for $600. It's got this glorious patina of all the dreams of all the folks, because they weren't the first owners of that sink either. So if that sink could talk. Over here, you see this rack, which is hugely meaningful to me because all the times that I'd been a maid of honor and I'd been a bridesmaid and never a bride. And I gave myself for my own birthday once, my own private spell registry. And I received that from my best friend because I wasn't even sure I was ever going to be a person that decided to have one dedicated partner and a family. And so that little rack of pots and pans was my way of saying to myself, you're fucking perfect just like you are. No matter what your dreams are, no matter what you've experienced that sucked, where you are today is right where you have to love yourself. And so the pots and pans that are hanging on that are from the actual wedding registry that my sweetie and I created almost 20 years ago. We were married on St. Patty's Day in our back garden. And those are well-loved pots and pans on the rack that was never supposed to see pots and pans from a wedding. That's the spirit of my kitchen. We're on an actual piece of trash from someone else right now. This is I guess you'd call it an island that was in the garbage around the corner at my neighbor's house. Of course, I knocked on their door and I said, are you sure you want to get rid of this? It's beautiful. It was nicked up. We had to sand it down and give it some love. And that's the spirit of this kitchen, keeping dreams alive and creating something with the something that you have, right? These are my good bones. And I want to say hi to everybody, and we're going to jump straight into the unboxing. I can't believe how exciting it is to share with you how so many of you have changed my life from backing Moonbaby Magic Tarot. Well, right after Moonbaby Magic Tarot, as it was feathering off, up popped the Gentle Tarot. Kickstarter is a platform. It's not a search engine like YouTube. It's a platform. So it makes it a little more delicate, but it's one that I love to visit now because it's all about dreams, and tons of it is about art, and it's about we creators. And I fell so in love with Maudie in the Sky and the Gentle Tarot that I backed it that moment when I still didn't even have my Kickstarter funds. So believe me, the hole was deep. And the light didn't make it to the bottom of the hole. I shouldn't have bought it, but I was thrilled that I did. It's the sensuality of the deck that called me, because it wasn't a deck. It was a project. It was an experience. It is a spell. And it's the music that touched me first. The video that Maudie created that I don't have the physical ability to show you on the broadcast yet, but I will, is hauntingly beautiful and tells their story of their love of the earth that they're the steward of, and the plants and the animals that they're in a relationship with in Unalaska, which is special to me because my daddy is a humble person, a teacher, still living. And to make it happen for our family, My daddy was a fisher in Alaska, out of Unalaska, out of Dutch Harbor, often. Back before everything was automated, they literally pulled nets in, physically pulled nets in. My daddy, my pops, is a tough mofo. I dream that he'll join us here someday. And so, yeah, the far-flung dreams of a witch. So Unalaska in particular is really, really special to me. My folks are from the San Juan Islands, and that's how my dad was able to kind of get into that life. The rain was absolutely draining him of life, so he dreamed of coming to sunnier shores and moved our family with 3 of the 9 of us born. Am I right? Yes. And then the 4th of the 9 of us was born in California, and I'm the 6th. So I was the 3rd California baby. And I live in my hometown where I was raised. And I'm very happy and proud to be raising my kids here. And it's spectacularly painful because you saw that New York Times map going around of red and blue and pink and purple neighborhoods. Well, mine is pink. And that's something to be proud of. And it's painful because it's been blood red and fucked up for a long, long time. So we are rewilding this space with our witchcraft and awakening our own anti-racism, our lifelong screaming, wild love of the land. And this space is very, very much about celebrating queerness and folks of color. And at this moment, yeah, it's tough. And it's also worth celebrating because it's been a lot tougher in the past. So I'm kind of that harbinger of hope for where we can go with our magic. And sweethearts, I'm going to take a second and I'm going to peek at the chat, which is over here. So you're going to have to look at the side of my face and tell me what you're drinking today. And let's say hello. Let's say, hey, we have a very typical amount of folks that are gathering with us here live. Did you enjoy my reels today? I'm in a fever dream with the work ever since winter solstice of someone that I'm not sure how to say their name because I only send them like weeping emojis and DMs on Instagram because their music moves me so. And the work of is it Nyla Hunter, who's a harpist, who's a glorious Black woman from here in California. I don't know if they're from, but that's where they are now. They created a spell in sound for us in Madre Jaguar's worldwide spell through their Totally Portally, which was inside of the Mystic Bazaar, which they divined, which they're the founder of. And they welcomed me to create a spell and an invocation and a tarot spread for that space. And our family was just blown away with that space. We were moving around. We always make a big deal out of winter solstice. And Nyla's spell with their harp was towards the end. And I've listened to their music every day since. And it's the cornerstone and the real core, the sensuousness of my reels this morning for my card of the day. And our card of the day, hang with me while I move around, is from my precious Moon Baby Magic Tarot, which is the only way I would have known about the Gentle Tarot, which is celebrated by so many powerful folks, among them Amanda Bell from Indie Deck Review, who we fucking freak out over this deck. So the reason why I'm able to unbox the Gentle Tarot today is because of my King of Blades. This is our card of the day today. The King of Blades keyword is measure. The King of Swords is associated with Aquarius, and it magically has the new moon collaged upon it in a green field, which was bound to happen because of the way that Moon Baby Magic Tarot is a spell. I say that because y'all know that Moon Baby Magic Tarot is a lunar flip book, right? Fucking flip book, because I'm a child to my magic. I adore handcrafts and things that I can play with. And I adore recognizing in my moments of fear and anxiety that everything's a phase, including my pleasure and my pain. And this King of Blades with the keyword measure reminds me, and this is very much meant to be a measure of music. So this was created before I knew who Nyla Hunter was. Getting in step and in rhythm and in phase is a huge part of my magic and my witchcraft as a lunar witch. But what the fuck is a lunar witch? I don't even know what to call myself, except for I'm alive and I exist. I exist in this weathered form, this scarred form, this living form. And this King of Blades with the keyword measure reminds me that traveling into the dark and keeping my eye on the horizon and being in sync with the beat of my heart is the only way I can exist through these times where I could easily be whipped around in the wildness that you don't know if it's water or if it's air that can just take you down. So the king reminds me to speak it into existence and to keep my chin up and keep my eyes on the horizon. I really hope you liked that Reels today. I actually love how it turned out. And get into Nyla's music. I will link that in the description of this video. Same with the Gentle Tarot. Same with Indie Deck Review. Yes. Drink it if you got it, sweeties. That was a mouthful of a benediction to get us started. Right? I ended the beginning with all my blessings. In case you have to go, I got to squeeze it in. But welcome to my kitchen and welcome to my home, sweeties. I'm just going to take a quick little peek and see how we're doing. I might move the mic. Yeah, there we go. Hi, sweeties. I see Heather's here. Hi. Hi, Joanna. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hi, Sunstar. Hi, cute heart. Oh, good. Thank you. And you're popping in. Okay, if you come back later, I'm here. I exist. Hello, Cassandra. Loving you. Hey, oh my goodness, Vegan Brewhecky. I'm so happy to see you. How are you doing? Oh, good. Hello, Gwendolyn's Botanica. Lovely to see you. Hi, Waking Gaia. Ah, hello, hello, hello. Yes. Hi, Boone. Love you. Edgar, loving you so much. Did everybody get a chance to be with Edgar for their live yesterday? We got to be in their studio at UC Berkeley. Do you all understand what an incredible privilege that is? I do. I believe it's up on their Instagram now. Edgar, if you're still here, let us know if that remains. It's a beautiful, beautiful moment where we actually get to witness their handmade art because they're exploring drawing and painting and spray painting. Very near and dear. Very near and dear. Lovely. Oh, good. Oh, you have class. That's so adorable. Yes. Okay. Calablin, it's good to see you, sweetheart. Good. Yes, drinking tea. I'm so glad. Chamomile. Fabulous. Oh, I'm glad you're comfy. Hi, Jordan Ormond. Yes. Yeah, we'll be moving around the house a lot. Hi, babe. It's good to see you. Bubba's here. Good, good. Hello, hello. You're sewing masks and drinking tea, Joanna. I love you. You're awesome. It's icy. Stay cozy. Good, good. And it looks like Clayton Bigby, you're back. I got to report that shit. Everybody take a second and just, you're not welcome here. I don't know how to block yet, but I'm just going to take a second and report this bullshit. Graphic violence report. There. Take a moment, friends. And I'm removing that violence. We do not deserve that, and we do not need that in our life. And off you go. I got us, y'all. Okay. Thank you so much for your love, sweethearts. Bethany, hello. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, Bethany, are you still in Alaska? This is fabulous. Lovely, lovely. The chat just jumped, so I'm thinking that we're all kicking someone the fuck out. Good. Hello, Claire. Lovely, lovely. Hello, Alexandra. Lovely to see you. Unagamin, it's lovely. Oh, I'm just feeling like our core is here. Thank you, Julie. I'm so proud of my ramshackle kitchen. Thank you so much. Hello, Amelia. Lovely. Witch Luncheon. Yes, hell yes. Hello. And Heather, I want to say this correctly. It looks like your name is Heather Clendenin. It's a beautiful name. Yes. You lived a season in Alaska. That's fabulous. Yes. Good, 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 good. It's time to take a breath. When we see violent things, we say goodbye, and it's painful. Thank you, Juliana. I love you. Thank you, Claire. Loving you so much. Yeah, thank you, Joanne. I always feel very welcome to put things in red. Maybe we'll develop a chat language for that so I can see things quickly. Good. Hi. Sister Sirius, New York. Lovely. Good afternoon. You're new to my channel. I'm so, so happy you're here. We are a growing space, and we are about welcoming the right energy in, and that's the energy to enter in. Welcome to my kitchen. Hey, lovely. Good. Yes. Okay. Good. Hi, Teresa. Oh, thank you so much, sweethearts. Lovely. So you can't see anyone else's chat, Waking Gaia? Can everybody see everyone else's chat? It seems like that must be something that's inside of your settings, darling love. So maybe y'all can help one another out in that way. Good. Thank you. Thank you for your protection energy. I believe that was ferreted out really intentionally and seriously and very real. With our rosemary plant, Ken, who's an incredible protector. Yes. Good. Good. Here we go. Yeah, refresh the stream. Thank you, Celeblin. So look at this. This is shocking to me, and I don't know. I feel very special by this. I don't know if Mari's here with us, and I'm making sure that I'm not showing my home address. I've got this box handy that is humongous to receive the Gentle Tarot. And I know that you love my ritual knife that I've had from my single girl days. That's how we're going to open it up. It is clunking around in there a lot, but I bet you with the integrity of this project that it is incredibly strong. So we're going to open her up now. Some good knife ASMR for you, stupid Clayton. You know, I always feel like I know who the haters are. I really think it's one person that just has a strange thing inside of them that they're trying to do. Okay, honey loves. Oh my goodness, so many wonderful things inside of this box. And my sticker. Oh, you must kind of feel this with me. It's a matte sticker. It's gorgeous. And it says Madi in the Sky, Instagram and Etsy. I invented that's a sticker. It's a square business card. Isn't that beautiful? Love this whole entire theme that they have. This looks like it's probably my CD because I don't remember if it was an add-on or it was part of the level that I supported at. I was really happy to be a supporter. Oh, here's my stickers. They're beautiful. I can show you one and I can read it because I received two. It says, embrace your gifts. And I'm not able to read that. It looks like the word fear. Embrace your gifts and fear. Receive your Oh, I'm going to have to call one of my kids out here. Embrace, receive. You are on the right path. This is beautiful. The Gentle Tarot. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it so, so much. And oh, these are postcards. They're also super gorgeous. And here's the first one. Isn't it heaven? Now, I say that this is the correct way very simply because of the way the postcard presents in the back. Here's the second one. Isn't this gorgeous? Claire, you must be freaking out. These colors. As an artist, you must be freaking out. Gorgeous. Oh, look at that Arctic fox, that snow fox. I love it so, so much. Isn't this beautiful? They're really simple. Okay, so friends, I have to show you something. This one says, this is the Empress, and this is the only one of these cards that says which card it is. So this is the Empress card. Stunning. Oh, it says art from the Gentle Tarot. Thank you for supporting local art made on Instagram and Etsy at Madi in the Sky. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So, and they're, what I respect and love so much is how simply they're wrapped, sweethearts. Do you see this? I want to just show you right now. Utter simplicity. Boom. A piece of paper is the wrap. Massive respect for this. And look how the deck itself is wrapped. It's like they repurposed everything in their household, which I absolutely love and respect. And I didn't even know that I'd have that connection with Madi in the Sky, with my kitchen today. This is a big, sweet surprise that we're even in my kitchen today. So this is my CD, sweethearts. And of course, it's craft paper. I've got the digital download that I already received in an email. And their music you can still hear. Kickstarter hangs on to your project forever, whether it's successful or not. And you can still watch the video where you can hear Madi's beautiful voice. And this is the CD. Beautiful. I'm excited about that. Very simple. In a nice little craft envelope. Never say never, sweethearts. You don't have to be fancy. And I love this flap. I'm kind of a flap witch. I love envelopes so much. You're going to see that in projects that I have coming up very, very soon. Special enclosures. We're not even calling it an envelope. It's an enclosure. Very excited. So this is the Gentle Tarot. The whole box is shrunk wrapped. It's an absolutely stunning box. Decor everywhere. And finger grooves on the side. So you've got to have two able hands to open this. I give you the Gentle Tarot. Made my Maritza rice Aparicio Tovar. Hyphenated like me. So this is the inside of the hard box. He's going to move things around a tiny bit. And look at this. I mean, the design just, it doesn't stop. It's everywhere. It looks like the guidebook's on top. It is. It's gorgeous. So here's the guidebook. It is 186 pages of black and white inside. Oh, excuse me, friends. It bounces really nicely. Doesn't it look great in my kitchen? Why don't we take a second and go to that Empress card because I've got that handy. And let's take a second and see how that looks for us and listen to some of the little bits of original language that Madi has in here. And I'll show you the card while I read to you. Earth Mother, subconscious seed of ideas, fertility and abundance, potential for bringing desires into physical manifestation. The caribou, with her grace and connection to the environment around her. Her antlers reach up and out, connecting the spirit world to the earth under her hooves. There's nothing but peaceful, blooming, infinite support, and unconditional motherly love in this card. Well, no wonder I'm loving it so much. Alaskan fireweed, coastal paintbrush, and daisies decorate the forest floor. Golden crowned sparrows, a summer favorite, casually convene on her back. The mountain range behind her is shaped like a pregnant woman, fertile, regenerative earth. This is a card of nourishment and bounty. It asks us to take note of our physical body and fully enjoy our senses. Remember your connection to the earth and embrace the abundance found there. The Empress may be asking you to check different aspects of your life. Are you feeling nourished enough? Are you feeding yourself? How are your relationships, be they personal or professional? How are they nurturing you? Are you neglecting yourself of physical comfort or pleasure? You are worthy. You deserve care and comfort. It's never too late to start loving and treating yourself. Allow yourself to be kissed by Earth's every blessing. That's the Empress in the guidebook. Wow, I'm blown away. Well, sweeties, I've been musing on my Taurus rising nature today because I'm such a physical beast. It looks like there's no reversal in that. And now I give you the deck, which is great. The ribbon's right here. And I think it's meant to be threaded around that finger groove. There's a finger groove here in addition to the ribbon, which is just so thorough. This packaging is incredible. I watched it develop like before my very, very eyes as their sweetie created a prototype. This says, "Stay wild, dear heart. Words to live by." Oh my goodness, Maritza. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful heft. I mean, look at this edging. It's gold in this really low-key, sexy way. This finish on the cards has a matte eggshell satin finish. It feels satiny. My guess is that these are black core cards, unlike my cards, which are like art paper cards. Let's take a minute to drink. And now let's create our flip through. I give you the gentle tarot. All right, sweeties. Oh, unique. We're not starting at the major arcana. Maybe we are. It starts uniquely. Well, I think I want to flip you through. Well, maybe I don't. Let me take a moment and get my bearings for a moment. The edges are different colors, y'all. The borders are uniquely different colors. Hang on, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. The major arcana is incredible. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so it must have been produced in two different stacks. I'm just guessing right now. So I think what we'll do is perhaps, hi, oh my goodness, Juniper's here, sweeties. She just woke up, says Faye. Oh my goodness. Say hello to Juniper, honey loves. Oh, she loves to be deeply embraced by me. Say hi, sweetie. Say good morning. Do you want to send a little black heart to Juniper right now? She is just the best, most precious blessing this family has known together. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, we love you. I love you so much. Have a good snack. There you go, baby. Thank you. you so much. Oh, awesome. All right, sweeties. So I'm going to take a little liberty with our flip through, and I'm going to place the cups at the end. And we'll go round the horn. We'll begin with the major arcana, and then we'll go into stones, which are obviously pentacles. We'll go into thunder, which seems really, really super obvious to me, is blades or swords. And then we go into wands, which are fire. The borders are awesome. And then into cups. It's very, very special. All right, friends. So here we go. The backs are just heaven. Aren't they gorgeous? They're mirrored backs. So even though in the guidebook you don't have a ability to get a reversal reading from Maudie, you can go into Moon Baby Magic Tarot and use the reversal keywords that we have there. This is the Fool. Wow, they're just an incredible quality card. This is the Magician. So the major arcana is bordered in purple. You're gonna freak out. This is the High Priestess. And you know this is our Empress. This is a fucking masterpiece. This is the Emperor. Wow. I give you the Hierophant. Awesome. It's all Unalaska plants and animals, sweeties. This is the Lovers. And I'm wondering, is this a portrait of you, Maudie? This is the Chariot. Gorgeous. Oh, honeys, this is the Strength card. And this is the beautiful, I'm gonna say it looks to me like a gray whale swimming upward. I know only because we've got gray whales that go from Alaska down to Mexico, and this looks really familiar. It could be a humpback whale, but those ones go, I think, to Hawaii and over. I'm not sure. I can't wait to dig into the guidebook. I'll keep you posted. We'll utilize this deck a lot. This is the Hermit. How fabulous. Now, my life card is I'm a 9. My life number is 9. So I'm a hermit, and we are the fox family. We all worship foxes in our family. So this is really precious to me, really personal for me. This is our Wheel of Fortune. Gorgeous. Justice. There we go, sweeties. I'm going to make this a little easier to keep ordered. I'll move this delicious orchid a little tiny bit, and then I'll have the time and space to do this better. Oh, that's so much better. You got to move things around. You got to make it right. You got to make it work. There we go. And sweeties, this is uniquely titled The Hanging Woman, presented like I've never seen before. It's fun, it's nudity, and it's upside down on a swing, and it's flying with the birds. I love the Hanging Woman. Here's the Death card. Temperance. The Devil. Oh, I can't wait to get into it. Here is the Tower. Stormy Seas. I love this. Here's the Star card with a million stars looking like a celestial map. Oh my goodness. This is all coming together with what I posted for my card of the day today, and just feeling really, really, really divinely guided that it's today for the new moon. All of this is all magic and intuition. So here's the Moon card, which is stunning. Here's the Sun, equally stunning and totally opposite. Judgment. Fuck yes. I'm born in the Chinese year of the snake, so bring me all the serpent energy. And here's the World. Oh my goodness, how fabulous. And guess what? Maritza has created a card 22 in the unseen. This deck is a powerhouse. All right. We continue on now with 1, the Ace of Stones. And I'm going to keep the minor arcana separate. Just, I want to do that. I just feel it. This is the 2 of Stones. And it looks like it might be, yes, it's 2 stuck together. The 2 of Stones. I want you to see the backs as well. This is the 3 of Stones. This is the 4 of Stones. 5 of Stones. 6 of Stones. This is the 7 of Stones. 8 of Stones. The satin touch of these cards is spectacular. This is the 9 of Stones. What a beloved palette. It's gorgeous. I love how the light is capturing it as well. This is the 10 of Stones. I'm pretty stoked on the broadcast right now. It's looking damn good, isn't it? Okay, loves, guess what? So the 10 of Stones moves into the court cards, and they are the seed of stones. Our page is a seed. It looks like the knight must be the root. This is the root of stones. The queen is the flower. This is the flower of stones. And I got to put my glasses on for this because this is a pretty dark palette, I'll tell you that. And this is the harvest of stones. So the king must be the harvest of stone. Very interesting. And it shows a 14 in Roman numerals at the top. Super unique, and I'm about it. Each suit, of course, you know, has 14 cards. It's ace 2 all the way to 10, and then 4 court cards. So the ace is the 1. It's the new beginning. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. And I'm keeping these suits separate because I need to look back and see the way Maritza intended the deck to be ordered because it showed up out of order. The suits are ordered, but I don't know what way they want the cards to be presented, because you can order your suits any fucking way you want, and you can order your deck any way you want. And tarot's non-binary, and you must find your own tarot within. So this is the suit of Thunder. And it looks to me like this is our swords or blades in my deck, because it goes on to Wands and Cups. So Wands and Cups, she stayed true to the name. So this is the Ace of Thunder. Here we go. I'm figuring it out, sweetie, because this is my actual factual home. You know that I do every bit of this work on my own, right, sweeties? So I'm figuring it out with you. 2 of Thunder. I fell so in love with this card during the Kickstarter. I love their use of white for framing. 3 of Thunder. 4 of Thunder. 5 of Thunder. 6 of Thunder. 7 of Thunder. I mean, these are all incredibly unique paintings. They're amazing. 8 of Thunder. 9 of Thunder. 10 of Thunder. Seed of Thunder. See, we saw that in the postcard already, that Arctic fox, that snowy fox. This is the root of Thunder. I can't wait to find out what bird this is. Seabirds are so hardy. So that knight is the root of Thunder. This is the queen. This is the flower of Thunder. And our harvest of Thunder. I have to make sure that I'm saying that right because it's written very dark. Harvest is always in a dark print. So harvest of Thunder. Unique. And now we're into Wands. This is the Ace of Wands. I can't wait to find out what these plants are, these living plants. It sure looks like something inside lavender family. I can't wait to figure that out with you all. I'll report back. All right, sweeties. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. How is this not a huge favorite? Wow. Five of Wands with the Kodiak bears. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Wow. Eight of Wands. Very unique, fabulous card. Feels so good about this card, Maritza. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Seed of Wands. Root of Wands. Flower of Wands, aka the Queen. Harvest of Wands. Fabulous cards. Oh my goodness. And they really, I can't get over, I can't like tell you enough this hand feel, like a mouth feel when you bite into something that's so right. It feels gorgeous, rounded corners and everything, but the heft of it is fabulous. This is the Suit of Cups. This is the Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. Wow. It looks a lot brighter on camera, sweeties. It's a very dark card. Isn't it delicious? Picking up so beautiful on the broadcast today. Three of Cups. Yummy. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. Seed of Cups. What a stunning, stunning suit. The cups are incredible. Root of Cups. Flower of Cups. And finally, the Harvest of Cups. Wow. Oh, sweethearts, this is incredible. So I'm going to place these back together by suit and then the major arcana. And I'm not going to shuffle them because that is not my way. I like to get to know a deck. I kind of find shuffling can be a little violent, and I'm not ready for that yet. The wonderful and incredible Gentle Tarot is an absolute masterpiece. I'm stunned and blown away. It says, heal yourself, heal the earth. This is no small thing. I know what you're going through, Maritza, in shipping. I know what you're going through in putting your art out into the world and your magic. And I totally admire what you're doing. And so well done. Please let me know if there's any way I can support you further, because this is amazing. I can't wait to just be part of everything that you create forever, because this is just the beginning, love. Wow. So I decided to put the ribbon here, and then I'm going to put the ribbon across the cards like this finger groove right here. I saw somebody that's an Australian creator that is a very hardcore tarot account that's about reviewing and flipping through and pick a card. It's very intense. They physically on camera ripped this out of the box, and it stunned me and it hurt me. As a creator, I wonder if that person has a tarot deck. So much love went into this when Maritza's partner created this prototype. They showed us on Instagram. It's gorgeous. The person that had that account, there was a tiny ding in the top corner of this asset. And so they decided to rip it out. And I don't know how they can live without the story that this tells. I don't know. I'm just saying, Maritza, if you're with us, honey, like, I'm not ripping that out. Like, not now, not ever. And then look, sweethearts, I bet you this is what Maritza meant to do. And then you put your book over the top like this. So then you can just lift this out to get the book and then the cards, right? Isn't that deliciously clever? And the way that all the colors work together is stunning. I can't imagine that that's an accident. And then into the box it goes. Yes, lovely, lovely. Wow, I'm stunned. This is the kind of deck that I would purchase the poster of the whole entire deck together. This is radical and feels so good about it. Something happens during shipping, and I'm certain that this is what Marisa is going through now. It's just one of those witch senses that I have, where you get really fucking wigged out about your work in the world. And it happens different for all of us creators, but it does happen right after shipping. Listen to your own music, Marisa, to calm yourself and find your way back home to your body. This is awesome. Yay. Okay, sweeties, let's dig in. I'm just going to say hey and see how we're doing. Oh, hey, Danny. It's good to see you. Hi. Hi. So beautiful. I know, Bethany. I'm so happy you're here for this today. Yeah, good. Thunder, I know, freaking out, sweethearts. All right. So we are gathering our spell elements for tonight's new moon spell, which is a wild tongue spell. That's tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific. You're all invited. And we have collected 13 sprigs of rosemary, which are the cornerstone of our spell. And I'm inviting you into the majesty of a pomegranate that was grown next door and 13 rosemary sprigs, which I have been the very, very happy servant of since my very early 30s, or would it even have been my late 20s? It smells beautiful. So we're just consciously cuddling this work right now for our wild tongue spell tonight. We are creating a really, really special brew that I have on my altar today with some holy water that my mama gave me, who is an Aquarius. So it's perfect for the Aquarius new moon. This is holy water that is divined and blessed with the energy and prayers of Mañanitas. Do you know Mañanitas? It's in December. It is Mary's special day. And into this urn it goes, which I love so, so much. And onto the altar it goes to share the day with me, and into the brew that it will go with our rosemary sprigs and our pomegranate. And please show up at 7 p.m. to see how this all comes out, because these are spell elements in a very intentional spell. It's not like a teasy thing. It's a real thing. It's going to take me the whole day to get this spell together, and I'm just going to set this up right over here, sweeties. So, honey loves, if nobody has the need for personal tarot today, I'm going to get straight on into it. While we shuffle, I want to let you know that I'm part of a mutual aid spell that's happening right now through the wonderful Sarah Faith Goddess-Steiner, who's asked a small handful of folks if they want to participate in a mutual aid event. I will be giving away a 45-minute reading coming up really soon. And I'll let you know all the details over on Instagram. I'll probably talk about it in a static video, a video that I'll upload here rather than a live stream. And I'll also chat about it in our live streams. I'm super, super excited about all the magic that's happening right now. Moon Baby Magic Tarot is in its second print run right now. And I'm getting ready to ship that out inside of February. It looks really good for February. I'll be collecting some cards on Friday from my printer, physically picking them up. Again, COVID willing. I'm so, so lucky that I'm able to physically pick them up. And that's what made me feel happy and comfortable in these days. With all US manufacturing, all local assets, the box is local, the stickers are made local, everything I can physically collect and as paperless as possible. And I'm putting all those together, and the guidebook is very, very local. Like literally, I ride my bike to go pick them up. And all of that's shifting and changing. There's more to the unique guidebook for the second print run. I think I have about 60 decks left. Somebody just purchased several of them last night, so I haven't checked my stock right now. And then that's it until spring when you can order them, but those you won't see until autumn. So the next 50 decks that are sold right now, that's all you'll see of Moon Baby Magic Tarot till autumn, sweetie. And then that's it. I've got 3 print runs in me, and the third one is coming up in spring. And that's not even going to be to you until autumn next, this 2021. And then never again. That's it for Moon Baby Magic Tarot. I know very deeply that that's what I'm called to do. So we're going to break the deck into 3, as is tarot tradition, and then back into 1. And we'll get into it with our Tarotscopes, unless anybody has a tarot question. If you want a tarot card, a personal one-to-one card, you can use the super chat and super stickers, which are super fun to use. And let's get into it, sweeties. I'm going to just pull up my list because I do so like to have a list. The Aquarius new moon is so special because Aquarius, it looks like water. And it even acts like water, kind of sexy and movable and delicate and fierce, but it's fully and completely air. Aquarius is an air sign, and they're cosmic and radical space beings. And I love that I was raised by an Aquarius artist, poet, sculptor, ceramicist. I think my mom is a mystic. That is my words, not hers. And I want to tell you some of the allies to Aquarius are comfrey and rosemary, fennel, violets, and valerian. Valerian's a very calming herb. Tonight for the wild tongue spell, we'll be using fresh fennel and fresh rosemary, as you know. And when my kettle blows, we're going to start the brew together. And until then, let's do our Tarotscopes. And then I'll be on my way because I got lots to do today because I'm going to be seeing you here live stream. We'll be back in my bedroom where it's a little bit more peaceful and quiet and have this spontaneous wild tongue spell. Wild tongue because it's very much channeled work. And I'm so honored to do those works with you. I started doing spontaneous channeled wild tongue spells on Halloween, and I'm just thrilled to make that public. I've been doing them for my entire life. Making them public has been something really tender for me and really happy. So I hope you can make it tonight. Those will be up for probably 24 hours. The wild tongue spells very much are like not monetized, and they're there for folks that need that work in that 24-hour period. The tarot today works. I will be keeping up until I'm called not to, but it looks like indefinitely as a cornerstone, as a foundation of this channel. All right, sweeties. So here we go, Aries. The 10 of lasers. I love this, Aries. Fire for fire. It is time for you to make that next step of evolution that might render you a little bit quiet right now. Spend your time around people that fire you up as you're in your quietness so your body can evolve, so your spell can evolve. And listen to that on the replay because every single word of that I meant. That was a powerful message for how to be in your fire right now, Aries. Taurus, this one's for you. 6 of Caves. I love it. Aries gets fire and Taurus gets caves, which is earth. Earth for earth, Taurus. The 6 of Caves shows you being able to be just fully and completely soft to what you're receiving. literally letting life dangle fruit over your open lips for you to receive. It is time for you to receive your blessings. You don't need to block that by trying to slip into old ways of maybe feeling guilty for what you have or haven't done. Don't be blocked with the air. Sometimes that spaciness of Aquarius can be confusing to such a deep, deep empress as yourself. Because with Moon Baby Magic Tarot, it's all about that non-binary, very queer presentation of empress, right? The sexy empress that receives in every way. It's your time to just see the blessings that are being offered to you and be grateful for them. All right, lots to say for Taurus. Gemini, you got the moon card. What a blessing. How lovely. This green field on the moon card tells you that, yes, this is about these deep and buried messages of your flesh. What are the deep messages inside your flesh and bones? That's the only way to be in this time right now. I get it that sometimes the subconscious asks you to be in your upper registry, not for this new moon. There's already enough nourishment coming through from Aquarius. You can hear my kettle's about to blow, sweeties. Yay! We get to make a brew together. How fun. I want to do this way more often. So Gemini, listen to your bones and your flesh. And that's the way to exist in the dark now. Cancer, sweeties. Page of Waves. Oh my goodness. Everybody, water for water. Everybody lift your glass and drink. Gorgeous. Stay with that. I hear that whistle blowing. Stay with that. Could I tuck this in the flowers? Is it possible that I could tuck this in the flowers? I don't know. Sweeties, I'll be right back. How beautiful and magical that the Cancer card is tucked next to my breast now. And I'm able to collect this rosemary and hold it to my throat so I can tell the ancestral truth of rosemary's magic. This is a plant that beckons us to survive, that gives us full-blown medicinal protection, that brings us into clarity and alignment. And I add it to my cauldron, one sprig at a time. Of course, there's 13. And we will pour our beautiful Mañanitas blessed water across the top. Where are you, babe? I'm sure it's handy. There we go. Thank you, Magic. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, Cancer. And thank you, Mary. Work with me as I stir this brew in 13 anti-clockwise circles and infusing this moment with our spell intention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know how I love ancestral magic. We're adding a pinch of this French fleur de sel, which I absolutely adore. Fleur de sel is from a really specific place in France where they have this lacy salt that collects at the top of the bed. It's beautiful. Do you love fleur de sel? I do. It's gorgeous. It's uniquely shaped. It's kind of snowflakey. And we're adding a pinch of fleur de sel for protection, as this is still, folks, like it or not, the most important winter of our life. We're getting there. And if we forget the space where we are, the real foundational space where we are, we're going to get into this mess all over again with the pandemic. So let's be right where we are, protecting our body, mind, and spirit, whether we've had COVID or not, whether we feel like we believe that vaccinations are right for us or not. We know that caring for our body, whether we believe that we need to nourish ourselves or not, we need to. So just add a little pinch of salt to your brew and take super good care of yourself. I can't wait till you see how we add this gorgeous pomegranate. I like to add that with my non-dominant hand, so there's a soft yield and an awareness of where I'm at. The pomegranate will go in tonight with our wild tongue spell. And oh my goodness, Cancer, I'm still with you, cuties. This beautiful page of waves ecstasy shows us holding that witch hazel wand, which is a blossom of a witch hazel, which someone that I really adore. In fact, did you see over on Instagram when I was sharing with you Sal's magic salve? The Sal's magic salve is a very special. Sal is a very, 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 very precious, beloved, longtime friend of mine. And they're in the Pacific Northwest right now because they move around a little bit. And they and their spectacular lover had just visited a garden filled with witch hazel blossoms, rather. Would I say blossom? No, it's not a blossom, it's a bloom. And they said the fragrance was stunning. I didn't even think of what the fragrance was. I've never been around one in real life. But when we're water witching, we're using the knowledge and the wisdom of the land coursing through our body. That's why we show this aged person, this aged hand, similar to mine, holding a witch hazel bloom. That when you're over water, this is water witching, is when you're looking for subterranean water, the bloom begins to wiggle in the hand of a sensitive diviner. And it's no different for you right now, Cancer. You have to go to the next level of knowledge and wisdom and listening right now. You might have to spend some time being isolated from any distractions. It's worth it. All right. That was fun. I didn't know how the brew was going to come in. Leo, this is for you. Justice, equality. I mean, you're back in the game. You're utilizing your passion. You're working with your confidence. You're working with your intense, deep, throaty voice, projecting into the world what you believe. Yeah, I said deep throat. Deal with it. Have fun with this, Leo. Your place in the conversation is wildly important. Bring into this the pain that you've been in. Bring into this who you are and the pleasure that you bring into this. Do it all. Now is the time. Confidence, passion. Okay, this is Virgo's turn. And this is the Four of Waves. So Virgo has been on such a hot streak over here. Virgo, you now are an earth sign that pulled a water card. The Four of Waves keyword is fulfillment. So it's time for you to really sit down and stop working for at least 24 hours and just feel these waves of emotion that always come with a new moon. Remember, Virgo, for new moons, we lay our burden down. So it's right for you to stop and ride these emotions, ride these oceans of emotions. It's going to be a lot. Prepare for it like you would any storm. Okay, Libra, here we go. Queen of Waves, drink some more, everybody. Did you hear Juniper? Juniper is just having so much fun fucking up all the plants in the house. Hiding them in the soil and going back and just being like a little sweet jungle panther. We always call Juniper Little Panther. So the Queen of Waves is for Libra. And the key words are inner life. This is about going to the depths, going to this great mysterious place that no one else can see, and just love it because it's special and it's just for you, and you'll pull it back up with you, and you'll be changed from going to those depths, and you'll make those known just in your presence. It doesn't even need to be spoken. You'll be glowing with what you've, sort of unearthed in those deep, deep places. Your inner life will be sort of an essence all around you, a cushion all around you. Go there. Let it change you. All right. Scorpio, here we go. The World. Oh, I love this so, so much. The World card, key 21. 2 + 1 is 3. Scorpio, like you have that little sort of stinger that can be associated with all stingers, right? It can be associated with, Neptune's trine. It can be associated with the hornet's stinger. It can be associated with any other sharp thing. And let your art really tell your story right now. Let it out. What's your experience been? How are you making your mark? Let it out right now in the dark. You're not afraid of these times, and be about it. That was mysterious. And I love that for Scorp in all presentations, wherever Scorpio is in your chart, sweeties. That's for all of us. Sagittarius, here we go. 5 of Waves, grieve, everybody drink. We are so in the deep end of the ocean together. There's been a lot of water here today. A lot. It must have something to do with that Unalaska Island presentation of being with the Gentle Tarot today. Oh my goodness. Bethany, do you have the Gentle Tarot? Isn't it stunning? Back on track. Sagittarius, what you grieve is what you need to heal. That's it. Go to your grief. It's telling you what needs to be healed. Awesome. Capricorn, right off the top, Knight of Blades, explore kinks. This is super literal. You need to let what's different about you out more. Be in your differences. It's super important. So Capricorn, explore kinks. Does that look sensuous? Does that look creative? Does it look sexy? Take the time. Honestly, everyone, especially Capricorn, take the night off. And if you don't know how to do that, if you don't know how to stop working, Virgo, Capricorn, come to me for the wild tongue spell and just be in it. Dress in something fabulous that makes you comfortable and just be in it. All right, sweetie. Aquarius, happy birthday and happy new moon. We love you dearly. This is for you. 6 of Waves, expression. Everybody drink. I've said it before, and Aquarius, I'll say it again. I know that you're good at keeping things to yourself because you're such a gorgeous space cadet. And yet tonight, your night, this night, feel it and express it. Go to the sensation, pull it up, Let it rest on your tongue and let it out. Mama Witch's orders. All right, Pisces, and this one's for you. Judgment, mutual aid. Love this. The way that you're a holy roller, Pisces, is needed right now. And please, contact me, teach me, tell me exactly how it needs to be. Mutual aid is the keywords on this card, and the card itself is an ox blood color. And it's important that you do the works of your holy rollerness in the world right now. And that has to be centered on peace and justice. It has to, period. That's it. If you're wondering, how to let it out, go to the thing that speaks to your perspective on peace and justice, right? Lovely. Okay, honeys, I'm going to take a peek at the chat, and it looks like I'm going to be pulling a card I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to turn up the light here so I can see that. Chicken Jr., I love you. Thank you so much for sending that Canadian cash to me, sweetie. And it looks like Heather sent a message way long time ago. I'm just going to look. Really active chat today. It's gorgeous to see that. And Chicken Jr., I'm going to pull a card for you right now. If anybody else wants a card, let me know in the chat with those super stickers. This card's for you. This is the Queen of Blades, Chicken Jr., and I'm kind of beckoned to say to you, how was it that the chicken crossed the road? And I'll tell you now. Through the air. The Queen of Blades keyword is lucidity. Lucidity shows you to have that clarity of your dreams. Bring your dreams to life in all the ways that you enjoy, even if it's painful. This is the new moon. This is our time to initiate new ideas and lay our burdens down. Take the opportunity, stoke that forward with what you're seeing, what you're hearing, all the sensuous ways that things travel on the air. Bring forward those burdens that you need to now offload, right? It's foundational. It'll feed the roots for the tallest of branches that get to watch that wild show of the night sky. Wherever you are in Canada right now, Chicken Jr., try to get your face under that night sky tonight. Do it safely, please, because it could be cold, but do it. Do it. And let your spirit just be with what burdens you have. Feel those burdens, express those burdens, and do some real guttural sounds. Embody the sound of your burdens. Let them out. Let it out. This is really important. I love this sequoia. Isn't that yummy? Good for you. Honey love, this card is adorned with our waxing crescent moon. The waxing crescent moon is a time for us to nurture and protect our spirit. Those air-based dreams that we have. Give them some extra love tonight. Take the night off of criticizing anything you dream of. And just feel that sorrow of the burdens that you've had to bear in your life. Wow. Gorgeous. And it looks like I'm pulling a card for Mari Jeanette. When I see Mari, because I love my friend Mari so much, that's right here in Orange County, I just say Mari. I hope that's okay, Mari Jeanette. I just want to make sure that it's okay that I say Mari the way that I'm saying Mari. And thank you for contributing to the program. And thank you so much for that sweet hug. It looks like we're dancing. Are we with our Nyla Hunter music? Oh, don't you dare think for a second that our new moon spell isn't going to be infused with the energy of Nyla Hunter. Oh my gosh. Her harp is spectacular. Beautiful. Okay, Mari, this one's for you, sweet love, right off the top. Oh, well. Are you ready? I think you're ready. This is the 8 of lasers. Expand. Imbuing your magic in the most simple pebble. in each droplet of nectar in your body, in mineral-rich foods that are in your body, are what will travel to the ends of the line from the power and the energy of your dreams, Madi. You're expanding and you're taking your beliefs with you. I cannot stress this enough to you. The mineral-rich spell that you're casting right now is starving. Nourish every bit of you, every droplet of the nectars in your form, because you're taking your beliefs with you when you blast off. And they will travel. And what you believe about yourself will be a message to every single creature that carries it on the air, the tip of the flame. So nourish yourself with what you know is possible and do your best to stop feeling like shit. Even though you need to feel like shit, and accept it and release. Remember, we acknowledge and we release. We notice and we let go. It's a powerful time for you, Madi. Wow. Who else? Renee, I'm here for you, sweetheart. Oh, Madi's reading is for all of us. Lentils, Madi. Seeds and lentils, foraging and mushrooms, everything deep within mineral rich, the whole. Anything that you can eat whole, the whole tomato, the whole avocado, especially if it's from hand to mouth. You got this. Okay, Renee, here we go. Oh, friends, look at the last minute. Everyone's coming in. I love these foxes. Thank you so, so much, Heather. Thank you, Bethany. So, Renee, my love, how I adore thee. Let me count the ways. Two of caves, diversity. So, the two, the both of you, and the cave where you're nurturing yourself. You both need your magic, not just them because you're good at it. Your magic is here for you too. You both need it. And this new moon, I'm literally begging you to be in the dark as much as possible. My wish is that you would have a single flame and one little twinkle light somewhere else in the space. And literally, to go use the bathroom, you have to take the single flame. Live in the dark tonight. Be in the dark, and zero stimulus if possible. Very magical. Only letting in deep witchcraft tonight, Renee. And perhaps you have foods that are with you in the most comfort you can provide. Like literally, if I could put you in a onesie and wrap you in the softest of lamb's wool, I would. That's what level of care we're talking about. It's you caring for them, but it's you caring for baby you with your magic as well. And keep it real simple. I mean, I would feed you pudding from my fingers. That's what I see for you tonight. This is a time for you to just literally unplug and be with the most basic care. And moving forward, you got to get super, super fucking serious about letting this moment be the transition. Okay? Love you. All right, sweethearts, you just all waited to the last minute, cuties. And I made extra time because my kitchen casts a spell. It certainly does. So, Heather, this is for you, cutie. Thank you so much for your little giggle, fox. So adorable. 10 of Blades. You know, the key word to this is disillusion, but I always say, and I've said this many times in the broadcast, and I bet you were here for it, this is like madcap comedy way of splitting open a pomegranate. In your disillusionment, you got to keep this almost like slapstick funny in how you get to your magic, that you literally like cut it open by just dropping the knife and letting it land on the pomegranate, if that makes any sense. A total yield to the things that give you pleasure and joy and that make you laugh and smile. That's what's needed right now. Okay, Heather? Surround yourself with the things that literally just tickle your fancy, because you have this moment of disillusionment where you're changing, and I don't want you to get lost in bitterness. Unless you adore really like noir humor, dark humor, which I love, satire, and whatever speaks to that kind of disillusionment inside of what gives you like even a side eye kind of smirk, that works for me too. So find your dialect in the way you deal with what you're disillusioned about that doesn't get you embittered, right? And I really hope that helps. I love that. I don't think you asked a specific question. Oh, thank you so much, Maudie. Thank you so much. I'm very, very happy to read that card for you. You are very welcome. Okay, sweetheart, Bethany, this is for you. 10 of Caves. I'm going to have a sip. 10 of Caves. I mean, this is all homework for you right now. This is all time for you to be about your home. The pressure that you put on yourself to like, get ready. Tonight, we let that go. And we just fully worship that we have the time and the space and the human physical beings and the actual structure to love. You can let go of any of your ambitions tonight. Tonight, you celebrate as if you were a child and your mama was bringing you the treat. You know, be a child to the magic tonight. And I can't imagine that it would be super easy for you to be outdoors right now, knowing the environment that you're in, but it's going to help you to like, if you feel like you're overstimulated, being under that night sky is going to help you kind of reset. So anytime you feel overstimulated by the demands that are placed on you under your roof, as you're called by your mama witch to be in this childlike state, take those babies outside to look up at the stars as well. Tell them a story about when you were under the stars. Be a child to your own childhood memories and share those with your family. Maybe like Renee, you have a single candle that you do storytelling with. Talk about what it has been to be you to your babies. Electronics can go off for a little while, okay? And you can just create that cave-like place. Pillow fort, it's calling. Oh, Bethany, how fun. And Juliana, this is for you, sweetheart. All right, here we go. 6 of Blades, Spirit Guide. Well, you're kind of on fire right now, and you've got this waxing crescent moon phase on the card. You've got a ton of messages coming in. You're so inspired, and I know you're super, super, super inspired in this space, in this coven. Protect that little single flame so it doesn't blow out. Just set that pace. Integrate one little magic thing at a time with every lunar phase. Right? Work in the phases by the light of the moon. Your spirit guide, one in particular, has big plans for you, Juliana, and they're just being nurtured right now. I want to direct you to the binding spell, which is our spell tonight. And Juliana, I'm sorry, I don't remember where you are on Earth. I can't remember if it's New York. I hope that 7 p.m. Pacific isn't too late for you. Part of the works that we're creating tonight are a binding spell, and you've pulled the 6 of Blades that has 6 honey drippers on it. Come to me. You're going to love this spell tonight. All right, sweeties. It looks like that might. Oh, you're in California. Lovely. I'm so glad. So you can be here. Great. I just said that. Pillow Fort, it's on. Yay, Bethany. Oh, you give me so much encouragement to just be the mama that I totally fucking love. Oh, I love that you exist in the world. I want to read some messages from you, sweetheart. So deal with the side of my face, would ya? Lovely. You're so welcome, Bethany. Lovely so much. You are just really, really so welcome. Yeah, I love the dark and slapstick. Balm to your soul. I had a feeling about that, Heather. You're lovely. Um, I don't want to out anybody that was at the sensuous transfiguration through pleasure magic spell, but if you feel in the chat that you would like to make that known right now, I'm opening the space for you to say if you were present for that spell, even on the replay, which I don't think that the replay exists yet. I haven't received that email that I know of yet. So I'm looking up at Renee's message too. You opened up the windows to see if it's snowing, laughing your ass off. You'll close them tonight. Ah, you're welcome. I love this so much. Do you have a onesie? Of course you do. Oh, I'm so thrilled. Love you so much, sweetie. Yes. I thought so, Heather. And I know so, but I really would never out anyone. Your contribution to the playlist, I'm lost in it. That with the Nyla Hunter harp is just out of control right now. I'm that much more thrilled to know that you have that like dark noir humor like me. And I love you so much. We've been through so much together. So fire up the poetry. It's that dark night. And I hope I'll see you tonight in our wild tongue spell, sweetie. So Jordan is saying that they're looking forward to joining us this evening. Good. You need it after this hellish week. It's been a hell of a week, hasn't it? I wanted to give up last night. I don't even know what I was thinking of, you know? That was fun to have Chicken Jr. here. Wow, thank you so much. Love from the Aries Gemini in British Columbia. Oh my goodness, I'm so your Gemini readings have been off the chain, Chicken Jr. I love it so much. Hi, Michelle, Minnie Mouse. It's so good to see you. Good. I'm glad you got your Aquarius fix. And I hope we get a chance to see you tonight, Michelle, for our wild tongue spell. I'll make a little post on Instagram in a minute. Hi, Yasmin. Thank you for the flowers. Love you so much. I'm just loving getting to know everybody so much, but in deep in particular, you, Yasmin. We say the rosary together. We talk about our dreams together. We do witchcraft together. It's so heaven. So friends, I'm loving that we get to work together in my family room and we get to work together in my kitchen, and tonight we'll be in my bedroom. Yes, you'll be there from bed. That's awesome. So will I, Claire. You're lovely. Oh, you're Katie Lang. Oh, give it to me. I love it so much. All right, sweethearts. What an incredible experience we've had today with Moon Baby Magic Tarot, with the Gentle Tarot, with our gorgeous, delicate orchid, which kept us company for sensuous transfiguration. Wait to see what happens to the brew tonight with that French fleur de sel. And please, above all, sweeties, remember that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is my spell. Love you so much, honeys. I'll see you tonight. See you in a little bit, okay? Bye.